Yeah, obviously Caleb Williams is going into his second season. Um, we know that the Bears went through obviously a coaching change midseason last year. So how they come back from that, we'll get into that. But yeah, Caleb Williams, on the other hand, to me, Caleb Williams, former Heisman Trophy winner out of USC, and he's now in his second year. I think that he's still obviously, you know, would you have loved to have seen what happened, like with say a Jaden Daniels, that kind of a breakout? Sure, but that didn't necessarily happen. The NFL, it's very hard to win at the NFL level, and especially with the Chicago Bears team that's in a very tough division, a Chicago Bears team that's still rebuilding. So Caleb Williams is going to have to go out there, keep staying resilient. If there's anything that Caleb Williams is going to have to do, he's going to keep having to persevere. He's going to keep having to stay resilient. He's going to keep having to go out there, be a leader, elevating his game week by week, day by day. Um, and that's exactly what the Chicago Bears are paying him and trusting him to do. I'm certainly confident that he can get there, that he can still be a quarterback at the NFL level. I don't believe that
Oh yeah,
he's a bust by any means or anything like
no,
that. I just still
definitely
think
not.
that he needs some more developmental time, and I truly do believe that he's going to be an upper echelon quarterback in the league at some point. When it's all said and done. So
And you have to remember, last year they lost a lot of close games that weren't exactly on Caleb Williams. I mean, you have the blocked field goal against the Packers. You have obviously the time issue on Thanksgiving against Detroit, and of course the Hail Mary by Jaden Daniels. So I mean, the Bears. I mean, Caleb Williams. He had some struggles. I mean, he had some bumps as a rookie, but I still think this is a very talented quarterback. Has a whole lot of potential. He was drafted number one overall for a reason, and I think there's potential for him to show that. I think he has a much better situation around him. Of course, we're going to talk about the offensive line a little later, but I think with that, it's going to be a much better shape. And I think there's a big chance that we're going to see a second year bounce back for Caleb Williams. I think he has a lot of potential this year.
yeah, I mean, I certainly believe that. I mean, he has everything it takes to develop into that player. So just give him some time, be patient with him, see what he can really do, see what he can really bring to the table. I, he there. We saw some big time moments, some big time throws, some big time plays. Like we've seen the talented moments, we've seen the eliteness that can definitely be there. He has that potential. I just still think he needs some time.